Hello friends, 6 days and 3 hours to go. I'm gonna take this back wheel out now and get the swing arm out and work out a contingency plan just in case. I'm also going to get the rear brake disc fitted and what else? Oh yeah, the spacer for the cush drive. So let's get that done and we'll have a chat about swing arms and possible options. So let's take a wheel out. So that's out. A bit knackered from that. I'm now going to fit the spacer that I had turned up to reduce to a 17mm diameter rear spindle rather than the 20 or 22 that's in the Tiger. So yeah, I've got that. This bag. Yep, so that's ready to go in. So we've just got to pull the cush drive out, drop that in place, and put that back in. Then we'll flip it over, get the other disc fitted, and that's good to go. Took that out of the way, and then we'll start having a look at the swing arm. I was taking that out, just been watching Doodle on a Motorcycle's latest video. Came on the 20th of May, 2 days ago, as I'm recording this. She's gone full time on YouTube. That's incredibly brave. That's off to her. If you haven't checked out her channel, it's really good. There'll be a link in the description below. Get over there and check that out. She's making waves and really impressive stuff. So yeah, let's change the spacer and fit a disc. The disc fitting is just the same as the front ones. Probably a different torque figure. I'll check that out. But let's get that done. Fine people of the internet, it is panic station. Day one of the final week to get this bike ready for big ride out on Saturday. So there is 4 days and virtually 3 hours left, according to the counter. And the bike is currently mocked up with the modified swing arm. So let's take you down there. So this is a temporary job in lieu of the custom items turning up, but it's tacked in place with the extension. The chain is long enough, which is good, actually over long, and the suspension's in and all looks like it's going to work. The ride height is pretty good. When it's dropped down, I dropped it down last night. I'm just sorting out the tail tidy number plate mount, which is over here. So I'm going to get that fitted up now and then get the number plate on, the number plate which is there. I've ordered some other fixings for the C-bows to get the luggage on, and I've ordered some inserts and stuff to also help get those on, spacers for the suspension. So all that should come tomorrow or Wednesday. In the meanwhile, I've got to finish off welding the swing arm, get the number plate mounting, cut and fit the chain to length, and then yeah. I might say that was it, but I don't know whether it is. Oh no, side stand. I'll sort of side stand out, and some other bits for the mirrors and stuff. But yeah, so let's get the tail tidy fitted and indicators on, and that's a good job done. So crack on. got the tail tidy on and the number plate fitted and the rear indicators. So very pleased with how that's come out. Obviously got the button head bolts on the top there, but I would have liked to keep it completely clean, but it just seems this is the neatest way I could have done it, and it's come out quite well. So the next job, I've got to take the handlebars back off and tighten up the centre nut. So we're going to drop them off, tighten that up, and then we're well on the way. Then we get onto welding the swing arm. So might be putting that off a little bit, but yeah. Let's get that tightened up. Then I know all the front's done. We can go to the swing arm. At some point later this week, we're going to completely span the whole bike, just make sure everything is 100%, so at least if it does happen, it's not going to be because something fell off. So we're back at it, and it's time to finally weld up the swing arm. So in true fashion, I've already started. So not the prettiest, but this side is welded up, and likewise with this side, it's all done with it all bolted in. So all I need to do now is take the wheel out, take the shocks off, swing arm, all that stuff, and finish welding the inside edge and the lower, and then be good to grind down, put the reinforcing plates on that I've cut, and put it all back together. So there we go. To explain that as best I can, there's various different ways I've seen people do this and set chain lengths and whatnot. Some people go to mid of the adjustment and then set the chain length, then adjust up from there, but for me you're only using half your adjustment then. I never bottom it right out on the top of the adjustment, but I usually take it to the first adjuster marker, because then you've got a little bit of forward play, so it is easy enough to get the wheel in and out, so you can still back off and not have the chain over tight. Plus having the shocks at this sort of length and such an extreme swing arm angle, obviously it might not be obvious, but as the suspension compresses on this because of the angle of the swing arm, the chain will actually get tighter. So I can leave a little bit of slack in the chain, run the tensioner, and allow that to work that way. But yeah, so I still have a portion of winding, and you can see back at the front of the slot there, so I can shunt the wheel forward sufficiently enough that I'll be able to get the chain off and take the back wheel out. But yeah, it's really that simple for this. Just go take this pin out and I'll lose this excess of links and then put a joiner in. Yeah, so put a chain over long, but I wanted to be absolutely certain that it was going to be good to go and only buy it once. Not mentioning anybody that might have bought several chains. But yeah, so let's get that adjusted, and then this can go back in the greaseproof paper, and the swing arm can come out, and we can get that cleaned and painted.